Of the amount, $35 million was used for the renovation of schools and hostel ablution facilities, while $3.5 million was for the purchase of sanitation, masks for learners, and other basic cleaning products. $2.5 million was used for the disinfection of schools.
The opening went well, as planned, but as we are used to now in the entire country, Omaheke were also having a lot of challenges in terms of the reopening of schools. Some of these challenges, for example, was when COVID started, the funds were released for us to try and rehabilitate the sewer systems, the toilets in the hostels at schools. We were building some dormitories also for the learners in order to meet the requirement of social distancing, the hygiene of hand washing, using toilets that water are running and so on. But the things could not really finish in time in terms of accommodating the learners that were coming back. Some constructions were still going on. There were a lot of hiccups that were in between there, but we are really progressing very well.
The region's health director, Jeremiah Shikulo, revealed that the ministry had conducted a health assessment on the readiness of the schools reopening, and the majority met the standards.
The line ministry, which is the Ministry of Education, Arts and Culture, had a program in place on addressing those gaps to ensure that the rest of the schools comply to COVID-19 preventive measures. On that basis, I can say schools in the regions are prepared to prevent, suppress, and control the spread of the COVID-19, even though there are those schools that are not yet, according to our assessment, that were not yet in a position to be classified as compliant. But fortunately, the ministry have already a program in place to ensure that those schools comply in terms of sanitations.
The Omaheke region's governor also commended government's response towards preparing for the reopening of schools.
And it's an unusual circumstances that we are in, that we could get that money, and it has gone a long way in restoring our schools to come to certain levels and to restore services in schools so that we are COVID ready when the schools are starting.
The Omaheke region has about 40 schools, which accommodates about 20,000 learners and 800 teachers.